Job 38, 1 through 7 and 34, 40 through 41, those verses are a conversation between Job and God, and really just God talking. Those of you know the story, you've heard about it in your childhood Sunday school classes, where Job lost all that he had. He lost his cattle, he lost his possessions, he lost his home, he lost his 10 children. Even his wife looked like she was going to turn her back on him. And Job, he sits in quiet for a while, then he talks to a few of his friends, and he's listening to them, and they're trying to say this and that and the other, and then he opens his mouth and he questions God. He wonders, why me, God? Why now? Why this? I love you, God. I'm holding on. Though you slay me, yet will I trust you. And then God, lets him pontificate and all of that. And then God turns around and says, look at here, Job. Where were you when I created the world? Where were you when I formed the world? Do you know the measurements of the world? Can you tell me how big the world is? When the lions don't have any food, do they come to you? When the raven is looking for prey, does the raven ask you, hey, Job, how can I get something to eat because I'm starving? No. Who else but God can create the world? Who else but God can provide for the lion and the lamb and for the raven? Who else but God can provide for you? So yes, Job, you have lost a lot. Yes, Job, you've lost all of your children and your family, but I, God, who else but me can provide for you? So my brothers and my sisters, I say to you today, if you feel like you are in a Job situation in the wilderness, in a time when everything has been taken away from you, everything has been lost, everything is out of reach, you don't see your next step, I say, turn it over to God. Who else but God can provide what you need? Who else but God can provide the comfort that you need? Who else but God can provide that family support that you need? Who else but God can provide food for you? Who else but God can provide a home for you? Who else but God can answer all of the questions that you have? So I solicit to you today, choose God. Talk to Jesus, talk to Big Brother Jesus, and give your questions and your hearts and your petitions unto God. God hears you, God knows, God understands.